Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right. I don't know how I'm going to start this video, but I think I'm just going to go with the flow. Okay, this is one of those videos where I don't have a script, but I really have something deep down that I want to share, and I'm not sure what it is, but I just go with the flow. In fact, if you check on my channel, there's a playlist called Nothing, the Nothing series, where I go without a script and I just speak about life, death, this random stuff. So this is one of those videos whereby I really have no idea what I'm going to say, but I know deep down there is something that really I wish to communicate. Okay, so if you're looking for what exactly is the script and all that, I can only tell you that maybe after the video, when I see it, I would know what I'm speaking about. But it's coming from the heart. It's coming from deep down. And there's nothing like no script or no agenda. Okay. Before I do start, as customary, as I've started, for those of you who may not know me, my name is Loy Machedo. I am a personal branding strategist. What that means is, if people want to get well-paying jobs or they want to do something that they're passionate about, how to commercialize this or how to get well-paying jobs in the Middle East, specifically UAE, Dubai. And people book my services for one-to-one consultation for personal, professional, or, other topics of their life, whether depression or whether friendship or romance or sex or marriage or whatever. I'm not saying I'm a guru that knows everything, but people like my perspective, I guess. And that's the reason I have this YouTube channel where people can listen to what I have to say. And then they decide, oh, okay, I kind of agree. Either they hate me or they love me. Okay, anyway, get that out of the way. See, right now, the time is 1:33 in the morning. It's July 3rd. It's Monday. That means it's midnight. Everyone's sleeping. I just finished another call with a client. The client was overseas because, time difference. I'm in Thailand. So when it's sometimes midnight here, it's maybe afternoon there. So I had a session. And after I finished the session, I have computer here, I have a computer here, I have a computer there. I have 3 gaming devices. I have 2 laptops. I have 3 iPads. I can play any game. I can watch any movie. But it's so strange. I just want to do this. Yeah, you might think, oh, he's earning millions on YouTube. I'm earning nothing. Absolutely peanuts. And this may be hard for some of you to understand, but I don't do it because of the money. I do it because I love what I do. Like right now, making this video, because I genuinely love what I do. You don't have to wake me up to tell me, Loy, why don't you make a video? Why don't you share your thoughts? Why don't you mentor someone? Why don't you coach someone? Why don't you study something for self-improvement? Or I just love it, man. It's like playing a video game. Ask someone who's crazy about video games. You don't have to tell them, come on, please play a video game. Or someone who loves to go to the gym, or someone who loves a sport. You don't have to tell them, listen, why don't you do that? And thankfully for me, I'm telling you right off the bat, I'm lucky. I am really lucky. I'm one of those people who has the privilege where I can earn money thanks to YouTube. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. I mean, how many people can say that they can make money giving advice? They can make money, um, or they are known by others because they post their opinions online. I'm really blessed. Okay, I'm not one of those YouTubers who gets 15 million or 20 million like Mr. Beast, 100 million views. But out of the little that I get, I'm happy. And here's something maybe which you may not understand, but I'm doing what I love. When you do what you love, no, money is a byproduct. I don't know if you believe me or you can understand what I'm saying. Let's say someone loves cricket and he loves to play cricket day and night, and one fine day someone comes and says, I'll pay you monthly salary to play cricket, to teach cricket. I mean, wouldn't you think that's a gift? And that too, I'm a you know school dropout, college dropout, whatever you call it, high school dropout. I don't have big fancy degrees. I have not taken coaching, big time coaching certifications. I had many. I just realized all of them were fake, so I threw them out. I'm just a Indian passport holder from a South Indian family whose parents themselves never believed in me. My parents' relatives, nobody, they would give that bullshit. Oh, you're so much talent, but if only he would study hard. And my school was Sharjah Indian School in Dubai, sorry, in Sharjah, UAE. South Indian teachers, they were totally unqualified by today's standards. I don't know if they would even qualify to get a job. It's not that all of them they're not bad people, they're good people, but they're not qualified. Like what they earn in a month is what I make sometimes in an hour. I'm not trying to put them down. I'm just telling you that they they're not the kinds of like intellects like when you're talking of a teacher or professor, you're thinking Oxford or Harvard, or these are teachers who would maybe teach in the village. That kind of teachers. My friends were nothing special. They were the South Indian guys who, those days, it was Michael Jordan. So it was a Keralite wannabe, what? The rapper, the American rapper, like Tupac. They would put a handkerchief here and they would put the shoes, like the mom and dad would buy them pirated Air Jordans. I remember they would think I'm fucking cool. And we would have like $2, $3 football shoes, which were pirated that also, and they would wear thinking, oh, I'm the professional. Those days, the football player was Maradona, I think. Yeah. So, and yeah, listening to Michael Jackson was super cool. I'm bad, Google search that song, I'm bad. And uh, what is that? Moonwalker. I'm not too sure if that's a right this thing. Michael Jackson, they had a ponytail. Beat It, yeah, Beat It. Those songs are playing. MC Hammer was there. You can't touch this. Vanilla Ice Ice. The 80s, the golden era of rap and R&B. So our South Indian guys used to listen, and those days, listening to heavy metal, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, they were all Nirvana. It was very cool. So we used to listen on a tape deck, and people were like listening to Sony Walkman. You can Google search Sony. You have to put the tape in that with two batteries, and oh, you were very cool. So I came from that era. There was no internet, there was no Google. We just would get the magazines from. There was a supermarket those days in UAE called Safest Way or Safeway or Safest Way. Spinneys was there. And yeah, some other guys, I don't know how they would get, but they would get Playboy, Hustlers magazine, adult magazine. You'd see nude girls, and those days, hair was a fashionable statement. Hair, the private parts. So we would say, hey, naked girl, ooh. And if you wanted to see on a PC, it was a 486, I think. It was a Pentium. Pentium. It was so. You can Google search this, huh? You'll not believe. I mean, today's hard disk space is 1 terabyte. I think those days it was 100 megabyte. Seriously, that was a space. And Windows 95, Windows 98 was a software. So, I came from that era. There was no internet. There was nothing called the internet. There was nothing called Google. The only information we had was Britannica encyclopedias, to buy them. And there you had about snakes, frogs, about astronomy, about flowers. I would, keep looking at those pictures. So from there, being a, and my record was subject I would, every subject I would get 30 out of 33 out of 100. 100 was the marks. I would get 33 in all the subjects. Why? Because the teachers felt pity for me that I was getting 23 or I never studied, man. I hated to study. I didn't know at that time I had ADHD. My parents thought this boy is distracted. So from there, with all the mistakes that I did as a young man, not studying, not taking life seriously, I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be a film actor like James Bond. I wanted to be Hollywood, wanted to go to USA. Those days, there was no USA. We would think of Canada because people were talking of migrating to Canada. And I remember that DJ, DJ? Turntables. I wanted to be a DJ, man. Like, listening to the music, and I was like, oh, all the people are listening to him. I became a MC, means for weddings. Christian weddings have an announcer. I became that. I became good at public speaking. But I still didn't know what I wanted to be in my career, man. And then, girls, because I was sexually molested and raped from a young age, so I knew the pleasures of sex. And obviously, I was always searching, exploring, because there's no one to guide me, So I became, I don't know, playboy of sorts. Every girl wanting to try. When you're young, you're just testosterone oozing, and you see a girl, you think about putting your hand there and touching her breast, or fingering her, or let's kiss and let's smooch and you see in movies that they French kiss, or you see in a porno magazine, they're doing this, they're doing that. So from there, with no hope, nobody gave me a chance. Nobody believed. I'm not saying that I've accomplished a lot of things, but I didn't think, nobody thought I would amount to anything. And lo and behold, today, because of all those mistakes I made, I'm able to guide other people. Like even tattoos. People say, who the hell would come to a freak who tattooed his face? Yeah, because I made those decisions, I can guide you. It's like, a person who has taken drugs or alcohol, who was alcoholic, he can guide you much better than someone who has never touched alcohol but preaches. It's like a priest preaching about sex and married life. What can he explain to you? What does he know how to manage a woman? So yeah, this platform that I have is that of a privilege. In fact, before the call with my client, I just took my phone, went to the other room. My wife was there. And, obviously she has to get up in the morning to take my baby girl to school. She gets up every day at 6. And my baby, surprisingly, my baby doesn't cry when she gets up because she sleeps on time, wakes up on time. And my wife has this strategy whereby after she wakes up, she gives her the iPad to see educational programs. So she never wakes up. Seriously, my daughter never wakes up crying. And it's very strange, but my daughter actually likes to eat egg, rice, and vegetables. You tend to see children who hate vegetables. She likes broccoli, she likes carrots, she likes spinach. I find that very strange because I thought children hated this. My daughter likes. I'm not saying that she's special. I'm just telling you as it is. Very polite girl, very nice girl, but hyperactive. So my wife has to get up at around 6, do that. So I was just lying down next to my wifey, and she just put her leg top of my leg. I was looking at my phone. She is reading a book while the baby is drinking milk. She still breastfeeds the baby, and my wife just she just said that, it has been 6 years since we got married. I said, yeah, I know. And then she said, we have not slept together. We've not slept together in the same room, on the same bed. We sleep on the floor, basically, but we have not slept together for 6 years. I was just like, I kind of felt bad for her. But then I told her, like, my schedule. Like, I work in the night. My clients, customers from US or Canada or UK, whatever, they will speak to me during, the night, like now after midnight. And my creative work comes only at night. While daytime, I might be awake, but other people are busy. So she said, yeah, I understand that you'll work the whole night. And, when we wake up, you're sleeping. And I told her, yeah, you have to take baby on time. And also another thing is I find it very tough to sleep, man. I'm a very light sleeper. Uh, Before I used to sleep very well, I guess before marriage and all that. But today, if anyone makes a little noise, I just wake up and I get up 2-3 times in the night because I drink a lot of water, eat a lot of fruit. So I keep getting up to go to the toilet to piss, and I drink lots of soups. So I have to get up. So imagine my wife told me that 6 years we have not slept together on the same bed. Only when we went for a business trip to Bangkok, that time I had a fixed time. So we used to get up, sleep at the same time, get up to have breakfast in the hotel down. So yeah, one is I have this privilege of doing what I love. And I'll tell you the greatest gift is being able to do what you love, get paid for it, and earn enough money where you have plenty of free time. Seriously, that is without a doubt the greatest gift in the world. It's not earning millions and billions. I know it might look like I'm saying like a fox who cries the grapes are sour. Just because I couldn't be rich, I'm saying, oh, I am happy I'm not rich. No, nothing like that. What is the purpose or point of trying to earn more money? The reason we should earn more money is so that we have the freedom not to be worried. We have the freedom to relax. We have the free. If you lose your job, it's okay, man. 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, nothing to worry. I have enough money that will help me for 2 years. That is the peace of mind of having money. Like, there are people I know, some of my clients, even if they lost their job, like when they lost their job during COVID, some of my clients, they were not worried. They said, Loy, I have savings, I have property, I have money which can last me for 5 years. So 1 year, not worried. Second year, no. But maybe after that, I'll start getting worried. So that gives you the freedom, the peace of mind. And for me, every day that I earn money, it's a gift, man. Whatever money, whether donations, they say little money becomes big, no? Like if you spend also little, you'll lose out everything. But if you earn little, and you save it, it grows. So I get a little bit of money from YouTube. I get a little bit of money from some people donate. But the bulk of the money that I make is consulting. And because I live in a country like Thailand, where I can eat good food, which is cheap and affordable, I can live a decent life, which is cheap and affordable, compared to Dubai, compared to, let's say, USA, Canada. I'm really blessed, man. And I think if you ask me, this should be your goal in life to to find out what you love to do and how can you get paid for it. And it should be a job that really doesn't feel like a job. Like I'm telling you honestly, I really don't feel this is work. Like right now, what I'm doing, I really don't feel this is work, man. Like when I'm reading a book, where is that book? Yeah, where did I give it? Yeah, the book. I don't know where I kept it. It's somewhere there. Okay. And by the way, I got this new DDP exercise yoga and see exercise poses. So I'm just going to experiment with this. So that's the freedom I have. And the book I was searching for was The Psychology of Money. I'm reading it. So I'm really living a good life, you know. But yeah, certain sacrifices have to be made. I think what I want to tell you is number one, find out seriously as a friend. I'm not saying that, oh, because I'm a personal branding coach, listen, this is the advice I'm giving you. No, I'm telling you as a friend. Find out what you love, something that you really truly love. Okay? And figure out some way to make money out of it, man. Just some way. Like, I'll be honest with you. I'll be explicitly honest. I'm not the number one uh, guy to give advice in the world. Like, I'm not like a Jordan Peterson. I don't have a PhD. I'm not a doctor, like having a doctorate. I've not met the greatest minds in the world. I'm just a very simple guy. Maybe I'm lucky. Like I said, I have the talent, I have the skill, the analytical mind, the gift of the gab. I know how to market myself. Okay, these tattoos and all that make me stand out. And everything has been lucky. Like being able to stay in Thailand, being YouTube as a platform which was never there. You who's watching my video, these few subscribers. Are there people like more talented than me? 10,000%. Of course, there are people talented than me, smarter than me, better than me. But they're not able to do what I'm doing. And this what I'm doing didn't come by reading a book, 4 steps, how to become a personal branding strategist, or 7 steps, how you can make your passion a reality. There were no books, there was no training program, there was nothing. I was desperately searching for a mentor. And I did get mentors who changed my life. Totally priceless. The person, the mature Loy Machedo at the age of 46 that you're seeing now is thanks to those mentors because they had 25 years more experience than me. But the personal branding coach that I was searching for desperately, how to make a career, how to earn more money, I finally ended up becoming that because I was searching and there was nobody. And all these people who claim on LinkedIn and they talk big jargon and hi-fi words and smiley, milky white teeth, sparkling teeth, and dressed up in a suit and all that. And I would pay them money. End of the day, I found all empty, useless advice. It's like I need someone who gives me raw, hardcore stuff, man. Someone I can relate to. Someone who talks practical, no bullshit, real stuff. I couldn't find any. Then I became that. And to my surprise, I realize there are people who want what I've become now. I can share. So, number one, find what you love. Number two is find a way to monetize it. And number three is, your relationship with money. I'm not going to, disrespect people who are working a 9 to 5 job. Obviously, it's not 9 to 5, it's maybe 9 to 9 or whatever. Plus transportation, going in the bus, going in the train, going in walking, office politics, and all that. It's not right to make fun of you guys. Okay. And I've never done. Just FYI. And you work for the whole month for a salary. See, some of you will get very good salaries. It's not that everyone's getting a miserable salary. And some of you will get, ho hum. But the point of life is not to, and this is the mistake people make. The point of life is not to have a house. Some people, their dream is to construct a house and plot of land, and like many Indians, especially South Indians, early days of UAE, their dream was to construct a house, like 2-story villa, with a plot of land with their name, and that would be the ultimate goal. And then would be have a business and make money. And some people, if they couldn't run a business, but they had to be employees, they would take a loan for 30, 32 years. And for the next 32 years or 30 years, they would work their ass off to pay their money. So they started at the age of 30. By the time they are 60, they have paid off the loan. But now, as a person who's retired, you build that house to spend your old age. You sacrificed your entire youth, the best years of your life, 30, the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, the best years of your life. You spend doing what you did not love, working for a company you are not passionate about, working for a boss you didn't admire, working with colleagues you don't want to keep in touch with. I don't know, man. I really didn't want to live that life. I'm talking about me. I guess it's easy to say, because then the question is, yeah, Loy, I'm frustrated, but what can I do, man? You want me to just quit my job, and what'll I do? I wish I had a one-size-fits-all answer. And at the same time, life is not about just saving money and keeping it in the bank. Yes, you need savings. But I think, like Joe Rogan said, no, the happiest man in the world is the guy who, when he is about to die, finds out he has only $50 left in the bank. He's going to die. There's only $50. That means he really enjoyed life. But imagine a guy who dies and he realizes he has 50 million. That 50 million, he can't take with him in the grave, right? You die, you finish. The 50 million, your wife and children will enjoy. So if that is your goal, some people say, yeah, Loy, but you have to take care of your wife and kids. Fine. If you want to dedicate your whole life to your wife and kids, good for you. I've told my wife, I'm not going to dedicate my whole life to just you and the baby. I want to enjoy life. Like my wife wants me to build a house and take a plot of land and develop that so she can stay comfortably and have that pride and ego in the family, and my daughter will have world-class education and get married and have a life. I said, what do you think that I took on the assignment of getting married to you, that I live miserably, not satisfy my dreams but help you achieve yours? Maybe there are some fathers, you'll give them an award as greatest father. Oh, he's such a great father. You can put the photograph on the wall and put garlands on it. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in that. After I'm dead, who the fuck cares what you do with my photograph and put garland or respect or disrespect? For what? I'm very practical. After I die, it's over, game over, finish. It's like you go to sleep and you don't remember anything. It's like you're going for an operation, and the minute you get this anesthetic here, you don't remember a thing. And if you never wake up, you'll never remember. It's over. Lights out. I'm not going to, like, what's his name? Shaq O'Neal said, when his son said, "Dad, are we rich?" His answer was, "No, son, we are not rich. I am rich." So, there are many celebrities and who say, "I've earned money, but this money is for me to enjoy. My job was to give you an education, like Jackie Chan. My job was to give you an education, help you complete your education, stand on your own 2 feet, get the fuck out. I'm not going to give you a single penny of my money. I can do with it whatever I like, charity or enjoy or retire, have fun." Like Warren Buffett's billions, he's not. I don't think he's going to give it to any of his relatives. All that, most probably, I don't know, whatever he wants to do. But I don't know about them. But me, it's not that I'm going to keep my wife and daughter on the streets. All this which I have is money, is valued. Yes, there are savings of my account which my wife and baby will access and can access. But like I said, I want to live a life happy. Every day, do something that makes me happy. And today, this video is making me happy. And yeah, there are things that I've done, like for example, this was not planned to show you. The flip phone. Say, then I had this Galaxy Fold. Okay. Then, I told you the other Nintendo Switch, Steam Deck, the 3 iPads. So I have all these extra toys that I buy. And you know what's the funny thing? I've hardly used them. I purchased the Galaxy Fold. I think I used it 2 times. No, not 2 times. Let's be realistic. I used it for maybe 20, 30 times. And that also I just played a game on it. But I'm still using the iPhone. You'll say, man, what a waste of money. Yeah, it's money, but I want to enjoy it, right? My money, I just want to enjoy it. I might buy, like I purchased a Asus Zephyrus 14-inch gaming laptop that I had 120 hertz refresh rate. Bought it for $5,000 or $6,000. I used it only for one game, and I sold it, I think, for $1,000 after a year because nobody wanted to buy it, and I was not using it. I know that's stupid, but you get the point, no? I don't know if I'm making sense. But the point is, I think if I could give a title to this video, I would just say, "Your one life, be happy, man. You just have one life. Don't live your life based on how your mother wants, how your father wants, how society wants, how religion wants. Fuck all of them. You live your life based on your values. Don't care about what anyone has to say. People will say you're good. That doesn't make you good. My mentors say, if someone calls me good, doesn't make me a holy man. If someone calls me bad, doesn't make me evil. I'm not looking for your certificate of appreciation. I know who I am. I'm making my own money. I'm living my life. Who the fuck are you?" Anyway, I just wanted to share this. Find your dream. Find your passion. Find what keeps you happy. Find a way to make money out of it, even if it is a side hobby. And make sure, if all that still you can't do, and you still have to be an employee 9 to 5 or 9 to 9, enjoy every day. Make that day count. Whether it is reading a book, whether it's playing a game, whether it is self improvement. Because one day you and I are going to die, man. Like that influencer, 30-year-old guy who has ripped body, 30-year-old just died. 8 million followers or something. What is the point? I hope he enjoyed his life. I hope he lived life to the fullest. Anyway, it's 2 o'clock in the night. Maybe I'll eat a chocolate. Maybe I'll eat a chocolate and play a game. But obviously, I have to edit this video. I'll upload this video and then I'll sleep. And then I'll do whatever I want. And by the way, if you watch this video until now, until the end, comment down below. Let me know who you are, because I'm very interested to know who these guys are and girls are who watch my whole video. Because many of you start watching, but then obviously that's why I always leave this message in the end. And if you watched it not for the YouTube revenue or anything, just want to say thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being an audience. You know, those views that I get now, 500,000, whatever. Yeah, it feels a little happy. Somebody's watching. Money that I make is sometimes it can be 15,000, sometimes $8,000 a year, 15,000, 30,000. It's not the money, man. Yeah, money is important. Of course it is. But this happiness. And yes, I have the time. I have the freedom. It's 2 o'clock in the night. I can sleep whenever I like. That's a gift. I hope you achieve your gift. I hope you achieve your dream. I hope you achieve happiness. Whoever you are. Because that's what makes life worth living. Anyway, man, you guys take care. Now I'll edit this video. I'll upload it before sleeping. And I hope you watch this video to the end. And if you did, comment and say, I watched this video till the end. And if you did, thank you. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.